Hi everybody. I know that this can be a difficult hour. I think it's, what is it, about 6 o'clock? It's like the witching hour for small kids. So I thought I would do something fun. Just for fun, I'm gonna paint this. And if your kids are driving you crazy right now and you just want to go lock yourself in a room, put them in front of the phone or the computer, and I will entertain them for the next like 30 minutes. I'm going to show them how to paint this owl. I'm not going to do it the paint party way with all the steps, but I'm going to break it down a little bit, and hopefully they'll enjoy something to keep them busy, because I know how hard it can be right now. So this is really geared towards the smaller children. I'm going to show them how to paint this owl. Okay, so basically I have my canvas right here. Okay, and I have my brush. I'm going to be using a big brush. Okay, a big brush and a small brush. This is for all the kids out there, the parents, just if you need a break, put them in front of the TV. We're gonna have some fun for a little bit, okay? Not TV, this, computer, phone. All right, so we're gonna draw this owl, okay? Really easy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. We are going to start with our small brush. Okay, you can always go back and watch this later, but kids seem to love to watch these things. Okay, small brush. I'm going to start by dipping it. We're using different colors here. We're going to draw it out first, okay? I'm going to take my small brush. I'm going to start by doing a circle and another circle. This is not exactly how I teach my paint parties, but I just thought this would be some fun entertainment for the kids. Okay, normally when I teach the paint parties, I break it down completely different, but we're gonna have a little fun here. Remember to hold it like a pencil. We have two little circles right there. Okay, we're doing this owl. We have two little circles. Let me move it a little closer for you. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna wash our brush. Outside of that circle, we're going to take a little bit of brown, okay? And we are going to go around, and we are going to go around like this. Almost like it looks like it's got like funny eyes, funny glasses, okay? And we're going to look at the shapes here. We have circle, circle, triangle. So right in between, we're just gonna take a little triangle. This is really just to help entertain your kids right now. Just some fun so they can watch this turn into an owl. We're making an owl. I was just thinking this time for me is such a hard time because it's like dinner and they're tired. And so I'm like, let me help you out. Put them in front of the phone right now, and we're gonna draw an owl, okay? So we have two eyes, right? We got these eyes right here, two little black circles. We have a nose, okay? Now, we're gonna go about 2 fingers above, and we're gonna do a little frown face right up there. And that frown face is gonna go up like this, and again, and there goes my phone. Hold on. The phone fell. Hold on 1 second. That was not supposed to happen. Hold on. Let's get it back going again. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So we have that part. We have up and up. Okay? And we're going to take this shape and we're going to bring it back down. And take this shape and bring it back down. You guys can always go back and watch this later. It's just for your entertainment and for your fun. We are going to outline. We're basically just repeating what we saw right there. We're doing a little outline around the eye, just like that. We are going to come down to where it came in, right about there. We're going to make a nice belly. The belly is going to come around just like that, okay? We're going to go to the left side, and instead we're also going to make, but it's not a belly, it's a back side. It's going to come down, but it's not going to come all the way. We're going to leave a little bit of a space. Okay, we're just filling out the body. Continue, continue, stop about right there. Okay, I'm going much faster than a normal paint party. Just thought this would be fun for all the parents out there who need a break. Okay, so we are going to dip our brush. I'm using a small brush right now. I'm going to go back and dip it in the brown. And I am going to do a U right under the eye, okay? And another U right under the eye. It's going to like come behind the nose. You see how it just like comes right behind the nose there? All right. And we're going to kind of trace around, copying where the belly was. Trace around where the belly is, bring it down right to the bottom on the left side. Come back up here, but this time we're not going out, we are going in and connecting. My paint parties are much slower than this, much slower, but and different, but I want you to just, you can replay this for your kids when they're bored. All right, so we got an owl there, and now all we need is this little tail, although someone asked me, do owls have tails? I don't even know if they have tails. Regardless, we're going to do whatever this thing is right there. So it's going to come up, curve, and come back down. Okay, so we did our shape. Okay, and now we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to have fun filling it in. So what I want you to do is switch to your bigger brush. Later, I'm guessing most people will go back, and when they watch this, they'll have the pink colors. I'm going to take my, like a brownish color. I don't have the exact same color that I used here, but so what? I'm going to take my brownish, and I'm going to start filling in around the outside, all around the outside of the owl, just like this. We're just filling it in. We're not going inside. We're not going where the eyes are. We're just going to fill it all around, dip it down. So I do these every week. We do them Sunday, Tuesday, twice on Tuesday. We do them on Thursday, and we have all these bookings during Kol Hamoed for your family. I go at a very different pace, nice and slow. But I want you to see how simple it is, even for a 4-year-old to do this, okay? You're going to then just go around the outside, all around the outside. Okay, continue around, not to go inside the stomach. Oh, there goes my phone again. Hold on. It is just not staying up, and I don't know why. I think I've been using it too much. Hold on a second. Let me get this balanced. Hold on. There. Okay, so we are going to continue with the owl. Just come around, fill inside of there. Just have some fun. Go inside the tail, just like that. Okay. So now we have the outside, or the outline of the owl, which is here. Let's move it over. Okay, it's not the same colors that I used there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so you're going to now take eyes. We're doing the eyes. We have 2 different colors there. So we have a beige color. So I'm going to pour a little bit of beige right here onto my plate. Oop, there we go. I'm going to take that beige. I'm going to use my smaller brush. And I'm going to create an outline, still not going all the way in, not touching the eye, still leaving a little bit of white space there, but we are doing that beige color, just kind of around it and down. This is for the younger kids. This quarantine stuff is so hard, and this is like the witching hour where kids are tired and hungry and cranky, and parents are locking themselves in the closet with a bottle of wine. So I thought you can just stick your kids in front of the phone right now and have some fun. Okay, so we have eyes. We're going to wash our brush, and we are going to dip it in the white, and you'll just go inside between the beige. Just scoop around a little bit, just filling in the white right around where the black is. So we have dark brown, we have beige, and we have white, okay? It's okay if black gets in there. You can always go back and fix it later, okay? If it overlaps, if you see that, all you do is you can go back and add some black in there. And I know that some of you that are watching are artists, so you know what to do. All right, so we are going to continue. We have our little triangle nose, right? All right, we are now going to go and paint the stomach. So you're going to take your brush, wash it off, go back to that beige color. Whole stomach needs to be beige. Just fill the stomach in with beige. Big brush, small brush, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, get in there. Okay. Hold it like a pencil, low like this, not like this, because you'll have zero control over the brush. You're gonna hold it like a pencil. You're gonna move it around like this, back and forth, filling in the area. If you find that you made your nose too short, you can go back with a small brush, dip it in the black. You can just go in there and make the nose a bit more pointy with a small brush, okay? You can always do that later. Okay, as עכשיו we're going to go ahead and put a bunch of circles inside. Okay, so you're gonna do about like 7 circles. So you go had, shtayim. I don't have room for 7, so I'm gonna do shalosh here. Okay, in Levan. And shalosh and 3 here in Levan. Okay? 2 or 3. I think I just got white paint on my face. There you go. See how quickly you can do an owl? I did this with a bunch of 4-year-olds a couple times. Such a great little activity for them. All right, so let's do the branch at the bottom. You see the branch? All you're gonna do is take your brush, big or small, start by just putting a line underneath, something for the owl to be sitting on, okay? But that owl is sitting on a branch that curves up at the end, like this. So we want to fatten up and curve the end. Okay, in other words, it gets smaller and it gets bigger as it approaches the edge. We are going to do the same thing, but we're going to split. We're going to create a split at the edge. So this one, the branch splits up, and this one, the branch splits down. Okay, down and up, okay, and I want to put another little branch here at the bottom, so we're just going to fill it in there, adding a little bit right there, okay. You can always put highlights in it if you want. You want to put a little white in it, you can, little streaks of white. Doesn't matter. Okay, so green is the next color, and we're going to create leaves. And we are going to do on the edge here, they're like little almond shapes. They come up, they come down, and you fill it in, up and down. So just for those who will watch this later, because I didn't anticipate a lot of people to watch this right now, it's dinner time. But for those that watch this later, I don't work this fast when I teach my virtual events. The virtual events are an hour and I go very, very slow. We have different age groups, several classes a week, and I promise it's not this fast, but I wanted you to just enjoy. Okay, so we have a couple leaves there. Okay. And a lot of people ask me, well, can younger kids do this? Because like my classes, they range from age 5 to like 100. And I get so many different age groups. And the truth is I can teach anything from this to the same age group. And I've been in my classes. There's a huge gap of ages. It's all about how you explain it and how you break it down. So when you do these almond shapes, you want to add a little bit of white into it to give it a little bit of a highlight inside. Okay, and you want to do a couple more. You'll come down to the bottom. Okay, when I explain it to kids, I say it looks like an eye. It's like, actually, it's a frown and a smiley face put together, right? It's like a frown coming down and a smiley face coming up, and they're touching each other. And then you can just go in and fill it in and add a little bit of white as a highlight. So this owl has leaves on its tail, which I don't think owls have tails, and I'm still confused about this, but I'm going to do it anyways, and I will look up on Google later if owls have tails. You're going to do, and why would it have a leaf on its tail? Okay, anyways, we're going to do it. There's like a leaf on the owl's tail, but it's cute, and it works. So maybe the leaf is supposed to be behind the tail. Okay, so you have one there. And another one kind of here. Remember, smiley face, frown face. You can always do a couple coats to make it look nice. Oh, and there goes my phone. Hold on a second. I'm still here, but my phone just fell in the water bowl. Hold on. Gotta hold it back up again because the whole thing just fell. 1 second. We are painting this owl. And I think I have a problem with my phone holder because the phone keeps falling. So, 1 second. Let's try this again. It's really a car holder for my car. And I don't think it works well. Okay, so we will continue somehow. And all I was doing, we've already gone through the whole process basically. All we need to do now is go and just touch it up a little bit. So you're going to take your brush. And we already did the owl, and we did the background, not the back, like we did inside. Now we have to do the background. So some people are like, why didn't you do the background first? Well, you could, but then we'd have to let it dry, and then we'd be sitting here for a really long time. And I'm doing this for fun, so hi. All right, so I'm going to continue, and we are going to use our bigger brush. And we are going to go around the edge. I'm using a light blue color. And we're going to just go around the whole thing. The whole thing around. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. We're going to go around the whole thing with that light blue color. Okay. Hold it like a pencil. Hold your brush like a pencil so that you have good control, especially when you're having to stay in the lines like this. Just hold your brush. I don't use any water. I'm using a dry brush, no water, because it'll drip and it has a lot more control when you don't use the water. It's much of a, like more of a dry streak. So you're just gonna kind of pull it around the owl. Just do the best you can. When you get to these areas, don't use your big brush. We'll come back to that in a few minutes. Okay? We're gonna just continue, go along the border of the owl. Okay, this is really for the younger ages. If anyone has kids like 3, 4, 5, that's usually the birthdays and events that I do this one with. And for those who are just joining, I really chose this just to give the parents a break. So let them watch a little bit. And I'm just now kind of filling it in around it. Just like this. Going around. Now in these smaller areas where it'll be a bit more challenging, I'm going to switch to my other brush. I'm going to switch to my smaller brush, and I'll just go in there and fill it in just like this. Go around, fill it in. Just like this. Just getting the little areas. We're almost done. It doesn't take very long, but then again, when I am teaching them for the paint parties, I take a lot more time. All right, just going around the leaves, bringing it to the edges, filling it in. Keep in mind, this is generally for a younger age group, so, you know, doesn't have to be perfect. I definitely don't emphasize on the idea that it needs to be perfect. It shouldn't be perfect. They should really just try to do the best that they can. And yeah, just kind of tracing over what I did before. Just gonna give it a little bit of green again, going in there. And that's really it. That's super simple. Anything can be done when you break it down into steps. We got our owls here. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I dropped the phone like 3 times, but it was fun. I really did that for the purpose of hoping that just to give you guys a break, stick your kids in front of the phone. And if you want to sign up for our events, you can go to the Paint Party page. There's a bunch of events listed. There is a form you can sign up on. We have events this Thursday at 2 p.m. Ladies night, or not really ladies, it's adult night. Painting on Thursday evening. Sunday we have one, I believe, at 11, and we have another one, 2 on Tuesday. So check it out, and bye.